Hello my friends and fellow VEDSies. It's a slightly different angle than normal because I'm using the phone. Because yesterday I spent 3 hours working on sending files between the iPad and the iPhone because technology hates me. That's a continuing theme of VEDS. I get sick, I have a breakdown, technology hates me. That's the September mood every year. We all know this by now. So, I'm not going to do that. I'm instead just going to answer the questions that Alicia sent me because, listen y'all, I've got homework. I've got so much geology homework. That's the new theme of VEDS. The new theme of VEDS, it's I get sick, I have a mental breakdown, technology doesn't work, and I have so much geology homework. Anyway, let's get to the slightly more interesting stuff. All right, first question from Alicia. What are some of your dream theater roles? There's a lot. Most of them musical, most of them I'm too young for. I did a list about this, my first ever VEDS, but you know, that's deep in Tumblr. We're not gonna be able to find that. Miss Hannigan, Mrs. Lovett, Tracy, Turnblad, Rose Fenny, Eulalie McKechnie Shin. I'd love to do Viola from 12th Night at some point. I don't think anyone would ever let me do it, but I think it would be fun. There's so many fun roles, and so few of them I feel like I'd get cast as, which makes this hard. Because obviously it would be fun to say like, oh yeah, you know, all these awesome roles. And then there's the part of my brain that goes, yeah, fucking right. And then again, I got cast as a fucking muse at a dance show where apparently I'm reciting an entire Susan B. Anthony speech. So anything's possible, I guess? Alicia also asks, who's a small creator, YouTuber, artist, blogger, etc. you think more people should know about? Well, if you watched yesterday's video, Danielle DiMartini. Okay, but seriously, aside from Danielle DiMartini, I'm gonna take a moment to plug Ambient Worlds. It's this really, really cool YouTube channel, and they take soundtracks from movies and TV shows and theme parks and stuff, and then they put the appropriate ambient noise in the background. So it's like, you know, Hogwarts on a rainy night, and so it sounds like there's a storm going on, and it hits out, and you can hear like wind and rain, but you also hear like the score, or like the Shire on a sunny afternoon. Just like really cool, nice vibes that are great for studying. I don't think they're small necessarily, but the Drawfee channel is the funniest shit I have ever seen in my life. I love it so much. It's so stupid. I'm sorry if you actually follow this recommendation because it's cursed, but it's wonderful. And it's hard because there's so many awesome people who do such cool shit. But so much of the stuff I follow is so nerdy, and it's just like, I don't know if you guys would actually care. But that's a couple. I've been thinking about doing a video where I talk about the people I watch on YouTube who aren't just the VEDSies and Critical Role, and getting into that and asking you guys for your opinion, because recommendations are always fun. Oh, Rachel Maxey. Yes. Alicia, if you don't already, please watch her. It's the vibe. And Alicia's last question was, what's one thing you can't do during the pandemic that you would really like to? There are so many. There's so many. Not wearing masks all the time. They get really steamy and I sweat a lot already in the mustache area, so that's not fun. They closed down one of my favorite dining places. Actually, they closed down my two favorite dining places and converted one into a convenience store here on campus, and I miss eating there. And just like human touch. Yeah. It's not like my family is super duper huggy, but Maggie is super duper huggy. And so not having anything like that is rough. I feel like I've been wearing sweaters more often than not to just simulate like being held. Oh god, I can't wait to see the fucking novels that are gonna be written about this time and during this time. It's just gonna be like some real Jane Austen shit up in here, and I'm super into it. But yeah, that's all I've really got. I'm gonna edit this together and then continue working on geology, and then try and probably work on a theater thing, and then Critical Role. We'll see how much I get done before Critical Role, but I'm not skipping Critical Role. Oh. Alright, my friends and fellow VEDSies, I will see you tomorrow.